everybody, Jimmer9999 here, and today we are going to be doing some Salem. And for your entertainment, I am going to start a new character. So let's get started. So, because since you can't see the girl, I have to switch my camera settings. So, when you first start, you won't really look like anything. You'll just be white. And this may happen to me a couple of times, so don't worry if you see me turn white. Because my computer's glitchy and I really need to update my Java. So, gotta leave. And you gotta change your hair. It doesn't matter what hair color or anything you choose, but I'm gonna make it look more like me. No, I'm not blonde. I'm not a redhead. Not black. I mean, not raven. Yes, I'm a brunette. You gotta change your hair. This would look the most like me, I would have to say. It's down a bit because I kinda have an afro. But let's continue. What's your name, Pilgrim? And Buddy. That's actually my initials. Doesn't matter. Speak to His Majesty emissary and pay the safe passage. But you don't have enough money to pay for it. So literally your only choice is to say, I don't have the money. You seem to lack of silver. You can read that if you want. But you gotta right click on Chief Lend a Hand. And you will teleport. Because after that, you won't get to leave with the tutorial and you won't be able to do anything like Kin Anybody, which is this thing right here, until you finish the tutorial, because you need to pay your debt to the dude who paid it for you, which is Chief Lend a Hand. So nubs. You have to go to one of these trees, only these ones you'll be able to get the right nuts from. You click pick nuts, and you only need one nut, so you can only stay there till it goes to 100. And you take the hickory nut and put right over top of the nub and right click, and you'll give it to him. Chase down a tumbleweed and bring it back to the nubs. This is actually kind of hard, because they're really fast. It might be easy for you. But you have to find a tumbleweed. You can see on the map right there, that's a tumbleweed. And when you find it, don't try and click on it, or don't even try to chase it, unless it moves off of your screen, see? You gotta right click on the tumbleweed, and you'll automatically chase it. You'll get a tumbleweed. You can study this, but I suggest you don't, because you need to give that to the nubs unless you want to chase down another tumbleweed. So let's go over here. And where are those nubs? I think nubs are like a pig or something. Even though if you have the volume on, it will sound like a chicken when you give it the thing. But I'm just going to change my settings so that you can see it up close. Okay, so we're just going to go over here. I think it's like a pig of some sort. And if you're wondering what that other thing is in the corner, it's because I'm downloading a thing because I'm going to be making a game. But look at it. It's like a pig / mushroom thingy. It's weird. So, I'm going to switch my camera because it's hard to move when it's like that. But let's click follow camera. And you do the same thing you did before with the nut, and you go to it and you right click on it. And if you click left, then it will just drop it back out and you'll need to catch it all over again. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't work because, well, it's probably gonna work for you. Because mine its Java just isn't working very well. It's really glitchy. So learn the skill transitions. After that, you won't have to study. Childish things will automatically be green. So now you gotta learn survival skills though, which means you gotta do some stuff to get that. So, childish things, now we can make an inspirational. And you can make the rock maracas, but you can't make the rock maracas until you get the axe, because you can't chip the stone to get this kind of stone. You can only get that kind. So, I'm going to be making the grass whistle. So you gotta pick some autumn grass. If you can't find autumn grass because it's randomly generated where the items are when you start the tutorial. So I'm sorry because you're probably not going to find the grass in the exact same spot as me. But if you can't find the grass, then your best chance would be to make, no, not that. Okay. You're probably gonna have to find the grass. Wait, no, you don't have to find the grass. Okay, so if you can't find the grass because this game is randomly generated where the items are, then you can study on tumbleweeds and smooth stones, and that will get you survival skills. But you're going to get colonial tradesmanship and the wood and lore of the lumberwoods. You're going to have to study an inspirational. So let's craft the grass whistle. So now we got a grass whistle. You can study that. I don't think I clicked that. Study. And now I got survival skills, so let's click buy. Now it's going to say eat something to replenish your back pile. So if you're a beginner to Salem, this should be helpful because I'm probably going to make more of them. But you can eat a lot of things, and later on I can tell you a couple of things you can eat when you're new. But you can eat berries, nuts, and milkweed roots. Milkweed roots are those little root things on your map. You can also eat chestnuts, which are those, and berries and milkweed roots, and the nuts that I just picked off that tree. But another thing is that some of the mushrooms you should not eat, absolutely do not eat. Some of the mushrooms, do not eat these ones or else you'll get shroom poisoning and you'll have to eat a lot to keep those biles up or else you're going to pass out. So, don't eat the witch's cap, which is it's a really pointy dark brown mushroom, and don't eat the white ones only eat them if you have cooked them first. Okay? Because if you don't, then you're going to get shroom poisoning. And that's not good. So now we got to build a drying rack for the tribe's fish. To do that, we're going to have to go back to the tribe. Because you can build it anywhere, it's just I'd rather be where the tribe is so that I'm not going to get lost, even though it's pretty hard to get lost, but it's hard to move around. So, I'm already kind of lost. Okay, so I'm close to the tribe, I can tell, because this grass looks like I'm nearly there. Hopefully. Why would I lose everything? Okay. So this is gonna take a second for me to do this. But since I don't have the membership, as I said in my last video about Salem, which was pretty far, so I decided to make a new one. I don't have a membership on this, so I can't skip because I can't afford to get membership. Well, on-screen custom rack. So, now let's do what we need to do. We have to click build and click the drawing frame. It looks like there's skin on it, but on my last one, you will have seen that I had something on mine. The thing that was on it were water flowers. If you don't know what those are, I'll tell you. Water flowers you get from fish sometimes after you butcher them. And you can only do it if you have fish. And sometimes if you butcher them, you get water bladders and they turn into isinglass. So if you didn't know how to make glass, but you're far in isinglass, that's how. You put fish water bladders on a drying rack and wait until it goes up, and then you'll get isinglass. Okay, so unlike the crafting, you don't just click build. If you have the items, you actually have to grab the items and drop them in like this. So once they're all in, you click build. It says craft a flint axe. So of course, to make a flint axe, you're gonna need flint. And flint on the map is a sharp stone like that. So let's find a flint. I don't know where I'm going. My map is kind of backwards and I don't know how to flip it. So whenever I'm going this way, the way that I'm going right now, on my map I'm going that way. This way on the map. But never mind that. So I'm kind of confused right now because it looks really weird. Don't know if this happens to you though. Hopefully it doesn't. Because I don't know if it's a glitch or your map is just supposed to be backwards. So let's click on the flint axe. And you're going to need 1 stick and 1 flint, which I have exactly. But I do not want to get rid of that broken bow. So let's put the broken bow down. And make it out of that. So. And the good thing is I actually went in my room to do this video, so you're not going to hear a bunch of stuff in the background, or at least it's not going to be very. So learn Lore of the Lumberwood. Let's first equip the axe. To equip the axe, you click equipment, which is that little sign right there. And you take the item you want and put in there. So my time is nearly up, and I'll try to finish the tutorial, but I only have like 4 minutes left. So you gotta learn Lore of the Lumberwood, so study. Not. So if it says you're too low on black bile, you have to get some food. And just telling you, the nuts and berries do regenerate. It's just it takes like a day and a half for it to do so. So you eat, study. Too low on black bile still? Oh, because it's still going up. So now I'm going to study, and now I should get fishing. Okay, well, I'm going to pick some more nuts, and I'm going to make some rock maracas. So I am 13 minutes in, so it's just about time. So in the next episode, I am hoping to finish the tutorial. So remember, keep calm and jam on. Bye-bye!